Witness recants testimony in Beachy Stout murder trial. In the ongoing Everton, Beachy Stout, McDonald murder trial, Denvelin Minot, the second witness in a series, reversed his previous statement in the Home Circuit Court, Kingston. He admitted to providing false information about the number of times he had visited Tonia McDonald's residence in Dolphin Bay, Portland, with the intention of orchestrating her murder. Tonia eventually fell victim to a murder on July 20, 2020, allegedly orchestrated by Oscar Barnes, whom Minot had subcontracted for the task. Minot had persistently claimed that Beachy Stout had hired him to eliminate Tonia, but since he couldn't carry out the brutal method allegedly requested by Beachy Stout, he had enlisted Barnes. Minot informed the presiding Judge Chester Stamp, the jury, defense attorneys, and prosecutors. "I never accompanied Mr. Barnes to the house on 4 occasions. We went there 3 times. The 4th visit was to carry out the act. We drove to Sherwood Forest, and Mrs. Mack drove her car. I met her in Port Antonio, Portland. I didn't visit her house at all that day." Minot acknowledged his prior mistake, stating that he had felt pressure to falsely claim he went to the house with Barnes 4 times instead of 3. Shortly after Minot's disclosure, the trial encountered an unexpected obstacle. Defense attorney Christopher Townsend, representing Beachy Stout, uncovered a serious issue with the disclosure of statements related to the case. Townsend, one of the 4 attorneys at law representing Beachy Stout, discovered a statement allegedly given by the current witness, Denvelin Minot, that the defense team had never been made aware of. During his cross-examination of the witness, Townsend read the unfamiliar statement and promptly alerted Judge Chester Stamp to the issue. "We have identified a significant disclosure problem," Townsend informed the court. "There are 2 written statements from this witness that were never provided. The first is 5 pages, and the second is 16 pages, handwritten. They hold significant relevance to this case." The prosecution also appeared taken aback. Sophia Rowe, the prosecutor, stated, "We have been consistently providing documents. I'm as surprised as my colleague to learn that these were not disclosed. We submitted everything we had on record about 2 weeks ago." Townsend emphasized that the defense team had never been informed of these statements. Judge Stamp rebuked the prosecution, describing it as an extraordinarily shocking development, and hinting at possible sanctions, although he couldn't see an immediate course of action in the interest of justice. Townsend informed the court that he had reviewed the documents, and found them to contain vital information that could have been used to advance the case had they been disclosed. Judge Stamp inquired about the number of statements the witness had provided to the police, to which the witness replied that he had given 3 statements. The trial was temporarily adjourned to allow all parties involved to review the documents. The court later learned that there might be at least 10 essential documents yet to be disclosed. Addressing the 7-member jury, Judge Stamp stated, "All parties involved need time to review the material before the trial can resume. Given the complexity of the matter, checks must be made. I ask you to return on Thursday at 2 p.m. The trial concerns Beachy Stout, who stands accused of the murder of his second wife, Tonia McDonald. Barnes is also on trial, as he is alleged to have been subcontracted to carry out the murder and is directly responsible for the stabbing and throat-cutting of Tonia on the Sherwood Forest Main Road in Portland. The murder occurred on July 20, 2020. According to the witness, Beachy Stout had promised him $3 million to kill Tonia, his wife, whom he accused of having an affair with a police officer, stealing over $30 million from his account, and tarnishing his reputation in the community. Minot, who is currently serving a nearly 10-year prison sentence as the mastermind behind the murder, agreed to provide state evidence in the case, a commitment he is currently fulfilling. Subscribe to Mckoy's News for breaking news and updates.